Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Oh, that air feels so good. If you don't know me, hi, hello. My name is Maya, and I am your host of Motivation and Muscles with Maya Ting. I had to push up the resolution. I need to take my supplements right quick. Good morning. How are you doing? It's the last day before the break. Okay, can you sit straight up? Oh, yeah. And is anybody working today at my job? I don't know. Anyway, I did not do my exercises this morning. I didn't. Goodness gracious. And I'm already feeling stiff. But it's okay, because later on, I'm gonna get something in. This cat. We just snuggled for like 20 minutes. Come on, lover. Come on, lover. I am not hungry. All I had was coffee this morning. Where is my cup? I don't know where my cup is. Let me go ahead and put you down real quick. Hold on. Let me put you in here. Yeah. So, yeah. I got a little bit left. I can. Cat hair. Anyway. So yeah. I wanted to share with you the importance of not being ashamed or afraid to tell your story. You know, the last Cash App giveaway I did, it was about sharing your salvation testimony. And it wasn't about who had the best testimony, who was the most impactful. Because let me tell you something about God. Sometimes people's salvation testimony is spectacular. It has all the bells and whistles, right? And sometimes it doesn't. And I think I read a couple salvation testimonies where it was just like, this is what happened. It was just this, There was no bells and whistles. And I can appreciate those stories. And we need to share more of those stories and stop being ashamed or feeling like it's a comparison. Well, my story really isn't that big of a deal. That's wrong. Your story is your story, and it has nothing to do with anybody else. It has everything to do with your relationship between your Heavenly Father and you. There is no comparison. All salvation testimonies, period, are special and spectacular in their own right. Do not be afraid to share. Don't be afraid to share even your heartaches, things that you go through and things that God delivers you from and takes you through and brings you out of. Don't be ashamed and don't be afraid to share. Now, one of the reasons why something very significant, and I talk about that all the time, but I'm always very vague about it. Because what God is taking me through, it's just not about me. It's somebody else's story too. And I don't ever want to betray that person. And because really, I couldn't share without that person. Does that make sense? So that's the reason why I'm so vague about that. But I'm not ashamed. Not at all. Maya, where are you going? I'm filling up my diffusers. Let me put you guys, I'll put you guys right here. I need to throw these stinking chairs away. Yeah. Yeah. Lord, this cat. Stop being afraid. Stop being ashamed, too. Sidebar. Remember how yesterday I said I might have a special guest this morning? That didn't work out. What it was I was supposed to get a dog, a golden retriever named Zoe. She was going to be rehomed. We were going to take her in, but it didn't work out. So, yeah, that didn't work out. And that's sad, but it is what it is. But I am, to be honest, I'm looking. I don't think my husband watches my videos. And if you do, log off, sir. He wants, I don't even know what kind of dog this is. It's like a fluffy white dog. I don't know. Does anybody watch 90 Day Fiance? If you do, then you will know Big Ed. Remember the dog he had? And he named it Teddy, and Teddy passed away. That's the kind of dog that my husband wants. He wants not a Doberman Pinscher, not a Rottweiler, which I would love a Rottweiler. No, he wants a little dog, a little white fluffy. Is it a Maltese? Is it a Shih Tzu? I don't know. A Maltese Shih Tzu mix? I don't know. But that's what he wants, right? And he was okay with getting Zoe because, I mean, a golden retriever, those are good dogs. But I'm going to be looking to get him one for Christmas. Little white dog. And really, Dooley Pop can use a friend because Dooley Pop is so freaking needy, and I have no problems with that, right? But I think he really misses Chico. So in that kind of cat with that kind of personality would get along with a little dog. So some of what I'm going to be doing today is, hey Siri, show me a picture of a Maltese. Let's see up there.
Here are some images of Maltese from the web.
Yeah. Can you see that? Almost like that. Hey Siri. Can you show me a picture of a Shih Tzu?
Here are some images of Shih Tzu from the web.
Yeah. Almost, yeah. But I think it's more of a Maltese. I think it's a Maltese. Yeah. For sale. So he might be getting one for Christmas. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what he might be getting. Well, if I can get one, and because I need it on Christmas Day. I don't want it before. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. And he wants to name it Teddy, Mr. Teddy. Oh, yes. But anyway. So yeah. Don't be afraid to share your story, to share what you've been through with people. because you never know what you're unlocking in that other person. And we live in a culture nowadays where it's like we keep everything to the chest. We're just so secretive, like we've never been through anything. That's the reason why, one of the many reasons why people don't really trust what's going on Instagram and Facebook and social media, all the good stuff, right? You know, and why we have this weird perception of these relationships like they're perfect, and they're not. But we don't talk about all the hardships, right? We don't talk about how difficult relationships of all kinds are and can be difficult. I think we have a perception and we believe that if we talk about those things, we won't be looked at as perfect anymore. No. I'm a broken human being. I'm broken, but I'm saved by grace. Saved by grace. Let's see how much these Maltese dogs are. Price. Oh. Okay, so Santa will make it happen. But anyway, yeah. So let's talk about the hard stuff. We can talk about good stuff all the time, but let's talk about the hard stuff, because the reality is when you talk about the hard stuff, that's healing. You're beginning the healing process. Have you ever just been through something so horrible and traumatic, and now you can talk about it without crying? That's growth. That's growth. And I love to hear people's stories, because it forces me to be less judgmental and to look at them through Jesus, not just me looking at them. I have to go through Jesus to look, and it makes me just see them more tenderly and more softly and more humanly. And we live such in a cutthroat world. You know? But let me know what you think. You know, I'm going to do some research about this dog and see if I can get something arranged for a delivery on Christmas Day, or at least the day before. If I can get a neighbor to kind of hold the dog until the next day. So we will see. Anyway, I love you so much. Every last one of you. And there was a new subscriber who asked, and I'm going to respond to your comment, but you're looking for week 2, and I'm going to, of the exercises, and I'm going to assume that you're talking about the month of November. I always put exercise challenge November, and I put the date, or October or September, you want to go back. Just look for, let me pull up a calendar. Week 2 in the month of December started November 6th, if I'm not mistaken. That's on a Monday. Look for November 6th and move forward. Okay? If it's not there, let me know, and I will check it. But for the most part, I am doing these exercises every single day. That leads me to my next point. Next week being Thanksgiving week. I don't even know how this is going to work out, because it's going to be a lot going on in this household. So Yeah, but I'm going to do my best, right? I love you guys so, so much. Each and every one of you, all 422 of you guys. And I thank you for just watching and listening, whether you agree or disagree, and commenting and subscribing and liking. I appreciate you guys. So I will see you a little bit later because we're getting our exercise done today.